Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hey Aries, how are you guys doing? My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. I hope all of you are doing well and things are going your way in your life and you're having a good time wherever you are in the world. Thank you for telling me where you are in the world. That was so neat to see all the places that you guys are living. One thing that I would love to do is travel, but I haven't got to do that. But I think there's so many places to see and to get out there and explore. So hopefully you guys can get out there and explore for me. Okay, have some fun, go on adventures. I pulled your energy before. Oh, sorry, I'm itching. Before the camera turned on, and I got your past energy was one of balance. Libra energy. So maybe you took back your power and you balanced out your life, and also maybe you got a divorce or some type of legal matter in your life took place. Okay, but I think you found your footing in the past and you were able to figure things out and move forward. Now, your current energy is one of ingenuity, flame, which reminds me of you anyways when it says flame. Now, I don't know if you guys are into Greek mythology, but this deck is about Greek mythology in a lot of ways. It talks about like the Greek gods and such with the cards. Well, your current energy speaks of ingenuity, and it says that fire has been a symbol of creativity and passion for millennia. It is a symbol of survival, transformation, and ingenuity. In many cultures, the mythos of fire is one that allows civilization to be given to humans and is the start of our development as cultured people. Now, I read over this Greek mythology that this card represents, and I don't know if y'all have ever heard this story, but apparently in Greek mythology, Prometheus is the guy that created humans, okay? And he was asked by Zeus to create man. And he formed man from water and earth, and the humans were formed by sacred clay. They were fashioned in the god's image, unlike other animals. These new beings became beloved by Prometheus, even though they seemed to have no fur for warmth, no great teeth for protection, and were short-lived and possessed few skills to help them survive well. Okay, he felt pity for man because they didn't have sharp teeth and no fur. So he decided to help man, although he knew that doing so would bring the wrath of the king and of all gods, especially Zeus. Already in trouble for his foresight and tricking Zeus into accepting a different way of men, honoring and sacrifice to him, Prometheus could only at first watch as Zeus took the vital gift of fire from mankind. Okay, so I guess Zeus thought that man was lesser than. Okay, and Prometheus knew that fire would allow man to grow and thrive, and it was necessary for their survival. So what he did was he crept into Zeus's hearth and lit a small flame within a stalk of giant fennel, took the fire, and was able to escape the notice of Zeus. But not for long. Zeus was outraged that man now had fire, and fire would mean progression and growth. So Zeus instructed Hephaestus to fashion woman and to so that it was a negative distraction for man. So Zeus was worried that because Prometheus gave man fire, that it would give man too much power. So he decided to ask somebody to create woman, okay, to distract mankind. All right, and then he punished Prometheus, but Hercules came to his rescue and helped him out. Okay, so I mean, that's an interesting story. I don't know. Quite interesting. But this is your current energy. So Spirit is saying that if you're in a predicament or if you don't know what to do, then kind of think outside the box and maybe use your passion to your advantage, to figure something out. You are very clever, you are intelligent, and you can use that to your advantage. And maybe you have seen past some type of illusion and you have gained clarity, possibly. Okay, now your future energy is one of power. Okay, so you are going to take back your power, or you're going to stand in your power in the future. So great energy moving forward for you. Okay, so once you use that ingenuity to your advantage, it's going to give you power. And I feel like in the future, Aries, you'll be unstoppable. So you're on the right track. Now I asked Spirit what is supporting you. So what is supporting you is distraction. So maybe distraction would help you take your mind off things. Okay, if you're feeling down and out, try to distract yourself. This will help you. Okay, and also routine is supporting you. Okay, so a good healthy routine will support you in this situation that you're dealing with. And also battle. Okay, and I didn't quite know what Spirit was trying to tell me with battle, but I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to fight. Maybe you want something that is not great for you. So fight that feeling by trusting your inner self, your inner knowing, because I clarified it and I got the High Priestess. So use your spirituality to overcome the situation that you're dealing with. Okay? All right, I do have an angel message, and it's a good one, I think. Okay, the angels want to tell you this: you are one of a kind and so special. Now that you are loved, and I highly favor you. Oh, know that you are loved, and I highly favor you. Walk with direction and purpose. Move forward, but see what is right in front of you, and not what you want to see. Your false twin flame is regretful because everything they have done has backfired on them. They thought they were so powerful. Whether you know it or not, they astral traveled to you, possibly right in front of you, right in front of your own eyes. You saw them, or through your dreams, they traveled to you. This is because not seeing you is eating them alive, and they are very nosy and wondered what you are up to. Also, they want to play with your mind, being that they are a high-ranking warlock or witch. A fallen angel loves an earth angel. It's quite the scandal, for you did the impossible. You charmed a snake, and the snake thought they were charming you. The whole time the snake was being outmaneuvered, and you were chipping away at their defenses. For you milked this snake for their poison, and then you defanged them with your powers. Powers that only the very rare and powerful have. When this fallen angel finally realized the effect you had on them, they have wept like a baby. And that's because they realized that you weren't what you seemed. You seemed to be hot and cold, but you were very hot the whole time. But their energy kept repelling you because they were fighting their feelings. And you could feel it, so you thought you should just give up. And you almost did, until their energy made it impossible to stay away. And the energy revealed to you the truth. The truth is they love you, and your love is like no other. For it is true, and it is real, and it's not based on physical. For you love their soul, for their soul told you what happened to them, and you have wept, screamed, and been tormented by the truth of what their soul has endured. Okay. So Aries, you did the impossible. You charmed a snake, a fallen angel, and the whole time they thought that they were charming you. But turns out that you defanged this snake, okay? Because you are very rare and powerful, and they didn't realize the whole time that they were the ones that were falling hard for you. And possibly you fell too, but you know this person. I think their soul is able, sometimes when you have a soul tie or a soul contract with somebody, their soul speaks to you. And it tells you things and you just know. Okay? So their soul told you the truth about what had happened to them and maybe why they had become a fallen angel and also a warlock or witch. And so you understand this person on a level that probably others don't understand, because when someone's soul speaks to you, you just know things, really. Okay, so that's the message. Oh, and they astral travel to you, okay? So they're creeping on you through, I don't even know how you astral travel, but I did like try to look it up and see how someone does it. I don't know. I still don't get it, but it's an interesting concept, astral travel. Okay. All right, now we're going to go and we're going to find out what's going on with this person on your mind. Spirit, can you tell me about the person? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So maybe they're feeling generous and they want to reach out and give to you. Okay, they want to, maybe they want to share something with you. We have the Moon. Okay, maybe they want to share, they want to express to you how they feel. They want to share their feelings with you, their emotions. Okay, so maybe they never told you how they feel about you. Okay, maybe this person on your mind is seeing you in their dreams. Okay. We have the Magician. So maybe this could mean at nighttime this person is casting a spell on you. I'm not sure. We'll have to clarify. But that could be the case, that during the night they're doing spell work. Okay. And then we have the Tower. So something's going on. Something's hit the fan in their life. Okay. All right, we're going to clarify the Six of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay. Why is this person worried? Maybe a lot of people are counting on this person, and they have a lot going on when it comes to like responsibilities. They have to give. A lot of people have their hand out in their life and are expecting them to provide for them. So this is a hardship for this person, and it worries them. And maybe they feel like they're not up to the task of providing. Okay, so maybe this person is struggling to provide for those around them. Okay, clarify the Moon. We have the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Tell me, why is there fighting? Okay. I think that's my dog whining, or maybe he's asleep. I don't know. Maybe he's asleep because he's not at the door, and I just took him out, so I don't know. Okay. Why? Okay. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Moon here? Okay, tell me more about the Moon. Tell me more about the moon, please. Okay. I feel like, okay, why is there fighting though? Why is there fighting? Why is there fighting? Oh, okay. I feel like your person, the person on your mind, thought that they could hide something from the person that they're with. Okay? And possibly when they were all alone, okay, well, what has changed? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Oh, okay. All right, so what has happened is your person has been caught okay. I feel like okay, I'll figure this out in a minute. Okay, I feel like your person at night was all alone, okay, and they did something unpredictable, okay? They did something thinking that they could get away with it, with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But they got caught doing it with the Judgment card. They got caught doing something. And now the person that they're with realizes that they're holding on to you, that they haven't let you go. Okay, they got caught doing something. I feel like what they got caught doing was maybe something like looking at your pictures and having a good time with your pictures. Okay, and now the person they're with knows that they're still hung up on you. Okay, and I think they've been trying to tell the person they're with that they're over you, and that they don't have emotions for you. They've been trying to conceal them, but they were caught. They were caught when they were all alone, okay? I feel like they were looking at your pictures, reminiscing, something along those lines. Maybe they were looking at your social media, okay, possibly, okay? And now the person knows that they're not over you, that they're with, okay? They were trying to, they were escaping into a fantasy is what I'm getting, okay? So possibly this person likes to escape and fantasize you two, they fantasize about you, and they were caught fantasizing about you, if you know what I mean, okay? Because they're into you, okay? And this caused a huge fight. So they got caught fantasizing about you, okay? And it's leading to chaos in their life, okay? Because their passion for you is consuming them, okay? Their passion for you is out of control, okay? Why is the Ten of Cups here? And it's, okay, why is the Ten of Cups here? Okay, I feel like this person had to leave you behind because they had some type of family dynamic going on, but they can't shake you. Okay, and And that's their own doing. The way they feel about you and the passion they have for you is because it's their own doing. And that it's their karma. So I feel like they want you, but they'll never be able to have you type of energy. Okay, and it serves them right because they had somebody else and they tried to have you too. Okay, so the way that person feels for you, they have an insatiable passion for you. Okay, and this passion knows no bounds. Okay, and they can't get you out of their head, and you're all they want. Okay, but they can't have you. Okay, and it's driving them insane to not be able to have you. It's driving them so insane that they're trying to hide from the person they're with and secretly fantasize about you. Okay, and what it would be like if they were with you and not them. Okay, and the person on their mind knows that they haven't let you go, and that, well, I'm going to clarify the truth. What is the truth? And they're hung up on you, and they miss you, and possibly, okay, the person that they're with knows that you make them happy, and that possibly when they were with you, there was like a pep in their step, and the person sensed something was going on with them. Okay, clarify the Ace of Swords. What's this truth? Okay, I got the Death card. Tell me about death. Okay, tell me. I feel like the person knows that they ended things with you only because they had to, not because they wanted to. Okay, that they had obligations that they had to live up to, and maybe the person they're with gave them an ultimatum like, if you don't get rid of them, then I will. Okay, and so the person knows that they're with knows that they never wanted to let you go, but they were forced to. And they know that, I think they know that you two are a better match. Okay, and it's eating them alive that this person can't let you go. Okay, and maybe they want you. Okay, maybe they've lost that love and feeling for the person they're with. But what they do, and this is what I'm getting, what they do is they pretend, when they're with this other person, they pretend it's you. Okay? Is what they're doing. Because all their passion is for you. Okay. That was an interesting... Okay. Let's move on to the Magician. Okay, tell me about the Magician. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords. But I'm going to clarify that because sometimes that's spell work too. Clarify the three. Okay. Okay. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Tell me about the Fool. Alright, I feel like this person... Tell me about the Magician, please. Tell me about the Magician. Clarify that. Okay. I think the person on your mind, they could be an Aries as well. But what they thought is when it comes to you that they seized the opportunity that they had right in front of them. Okay? So you were an opportunity that this person couldn't pass up. Okay? And so they decided to be creative and use their skills to make you an offer. So the person on your mind thought that it would be a good idea to make you a love offer. Okay? And they thought that they could create like a place for you in their life, that somehow they could work things out so that you two could come together. They thought that they had enough control over their life and that they had enough authority and willpower to create a situation where you two could have a love connection. But they weren't able to get this done. Okay? It resulted in things just not, they thought they had it more together than they did. Okay, with the Three of Swords. And they jumped into y'all's connection foolishly. It was, they just went ahead and took a risk, being the fool that they were. Okay, and it only led to defeat. So this person feels defeated from their actions. Their actions haven't paid off for them. Okay? But their desire for you caused them to be the fool. Their desire overwhelmed them, and they couldn't control their desire for you. Okay, so their desire made them the fool. They didn't think about things. They didn't think it through. Their lust was, all they could think about was, I think I can get away with this, and I think I can have this person without it causing a big, without things getting out of control. Okay, they were very hopeful that they could create a place for you in their life. They had a lot of hope. They didn't think it was that big of a risk. Okay, but it was riskier than they realized. Trying to have you, okay, in their life. Because they had somebody else. So it was a bigger risk than they realized. So maybe they thought that this was more casual and it turned more serious. Okay? And they thought that they could pave a way for you. So they seized the opportunity. They had the opportunity with you and they took it. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. They found you to be somebody that they just couldn't resist. You were irresistible, okay? And they wanted you. And so they decided that they were going to offer you something, or they were going to move forward in a connection with you. Okay, clarify the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. All right, so this person, okay, so you're the Queen of Wands here, and you've made a lot of progress when it comes to this situation, and I feel like you're working through it. Okay? You've gained back your clarity and you are moving forward with your creativity. Okay, I feel like you've created another path for yourself. Okay? And you have released this burden. Okay? So I feel like this relationship became something that you just wanted to release and let go of. And so you freed yourself from this person. Okay, is what I'm seeing. Because this person wanted their cake and to eat it too, and you decided, well, I don't think this is the path that's for me. You thought things through and you just let go, okay? And you freed yourself, and now you're single, okay? Now we're going to clarify the Tower. Can you tell me about the Tower? We have the Three of Wands. Okay, what? Tell me about the Three of Wands. Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Tell me about strength. Tell me about the King of Swords. Tell me about the Star. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Okay. So you turning your back on this person created a tower. Okay. So it shocked them and it's haunting them. Okay. They thought that they could move on from you. They did. But it's hurt them. I got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you have like really affected this person's ego, and now they're very insecure because you decided to take back your power, and it shocked this person. And also I feel like some of you could be waiting for something better or something more, or you're on the lookout for something more. Okay, and maybe you're attracting in something. Maybe you're talking to somebody that's at a distance from you. Okay, with the Three of Wands. But you turning your back was something that this person is having a hard time accepting. Okay, and now they don't know what to do because they're trying to overcome their insecurities, this person, because I feel like you've hurt them. Okay, maybe you don't realize this, but this person has a lot of emotions for you. Okay, and they're trying to overcome their emotions in some type of way. Okay, and I feel like they were in denial about their emotions, but they're trying to be strong and like persevere and pretend like you didn't affect them as much as you did. Okay, so this person wants to appear strong, but inside they feel weak and they feel helpless, but they're trying to overcome that feeling. Okay, and they're trying to somehow they're trying to like heal what has happened between you two. So I feel like they're in a lot of pain, but they're trying to overcome the situation. And I feel like they were in denial and kind of they've been avoiding their feelings, okay? And avoiding that, they're trying to avoid the fact that you hurt them, okay? They try to tell themselves that they're fine and that you didn't hurt them and they're okay. Okay, so I feel like they're avoiding their feelings when it comes to you. They might distract themselves in unhealthy ways. I need to find out how they're trying to heal themselves. Okay, and this person is not having, also their life has fallen apart, and especially financially, the person on your mind, and they could be an air sign, but they're not having a successful home life, and they're not doing, financially, their life is in ruin, and they're trying, and they could be avoiding that too, or they're trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. But financially, this person's life has fallen apart too. Okay. And also their home life is not happy and successful. Okay. They lack stability. Okay. And It's worrying them that they don't have money. Okay, how is this person trying to heal themselves? Tell me about the Star. How does this person trying to work through things? Okay, clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? All right, I feel like this person is kind of like searching for someone else to give love to. Okay, so the person on your mind is out here like thinking that they can like get over you if they replace you with someone else. Okay, is that the best thing? That's the way they think that they can heal themselves is by finding someone else. Okay, and that will make them happy, and that will take away the hurt, and that will make everything better, and they'll be able to overcome y'all's connection if they are just able to give their love. That another connection will make everything better. Okay, and they could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay. All right. I'm going to see now, I'm going to clarify the Nine of Swords and see what's going on with that. Can you tell me about the Nine of Swords, please? We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So this person is worried when it comes to money. Okay. So they have people depending on them. They have people with their hands out. Okay. And they're very worried when it comes to their finances because we know that they're not doing well financially. Okay. All right. And maybe a way that they're trying to heal themselves is through finances too. So they're trying to bury themselves in work. So they feel like they can like distract themselves and get over you by focusing on work is another way that this person's dealing with the loss of you. Okay. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Page of Swords. So this person is on the search for how to fix their financial problems. They're looking for ideas. They're open to suggestions. They're trying to discover ways that they can make money and they can be successful. Okay? Is what I'm getting. But clarify the Page of Swords. Yeah. They're trying to be efficient. And they're all like, well, I feel like things will eventually, if I just keep at it, if I just work hard at this financial problem that I'm enduring, then I can make things better. I can overcome this this burden. They're burdened down, the person on your mind, with financial issues. Okay? And they're trying to figure out how to get out of this hole that they've dug for themselves. But I feel like it's very steep with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. But they're trying to be productive, and they're trying to rack their mind about how to fix this. We've got the High Priestess. Okay. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess? Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Okay, tell me about the Two of Cups. Okay, I feel like maybe this person thinks that you can help them financially, okay? And that things aren't over between you two, and you can kind of, that the connection with you can help them, because I think they're realizing that you're dependable and you're reliable, okay? And there's somebody that they could build a happy, successful, stable life with, okay? So I feel like this person is thinking like they would have more control over their life, and if they were with you, because you're a balanced, well put together person, and you have your head on right, and you could help this person with their financial issues, and maybe you two could you could help this person overcome this hole that they dug for themselves when it comes to finances. Okay? So they're looking at you like you have answers to their problems. This person thinks that you can solve their problems. Okay? And that maybe that you have some type of idea that could that you two could work together. Maybe you're really good at business and finances, and this person thinks that you have some kind of idea that maybe would help them. Maybe you would see things in a better way, okay? All right, tell me more about the High Priestess. Maybe they feel like you're a financial whiz, okay? With the clarify the High Priestess more. What? Tell me about the devil. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. Tell me more about the devil. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Okay. I feel like the person that they're with thinks that you could help them out of this problem, and that they should use you to help them get out of this problem. Okay? Okay, so I got the High Priestess and the Devil. So I feel like this is a dark person. Okay? The person they're with is a divination abuser. Okay? And this person they're with feels like, and they've been thinking about how they could best use you to their advantage. Okay? So this person's karmic is this Queen of Pentacles. And she's been thinking about how maybe that you could help, like, she's hatched some type of evil idea. And she's been working on this for a while. When it comes to you, because they feel the karmic thinks that you have some type of that you have a lot of potential, okay, and that you have some type of idea, or you're very intelligent. I need to tell me, but I feel like the karmic has told the person on your mind, why don't we use Aries to help us get out of this situation in some type of way? Okay? And so she's going to have your person reach out to you and maybe pretend like they're single again. Okay? And they're unattached because they have an idea to use you financially. Because they're in a financial bind, and maybe they're going to try to take advantage of you. The person on your mind has an evil person that they're dealing with, and they don't like you, and they've been thinking about how to take advantage of you, is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. What? Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so this Queen of Pentacles is decided that maybe they could use you to their advantage. And this evil Queen of Pentacles has decided, like, figured out that maybe that her and the person on your mind could team up and use you to their advantage to help them financially. Okay? And they've hatched some type of evil scheme that they might try to get up over on you. Okay? What is this person seeing differently? Okay? All right. Yeah. Okay, so she's told this person that she wants them to make romantic moves towards you because they think that they can use you to their benefit. Okay? So these two have an evil agenda that they are going to try to carry out on you. Okay? And the person on your mind is going to pretend like they're not attached anymore. But Spirit is saying they want you to see things for what they are. Okay, so be cautious, because the person on your mind might try to pull a heist over on you. Okay? Because they're financially destitute. Okay? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse is like, I might be on the streets. Okay? I could be, this could mean homelessness. Okay? Or in bankruptcy. So the person on your mind could be bankrupt or going into bankruptcy. Okay? So, all right. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. So just be careful. Yeah. They're going to take the chance and seize their opportunity with you. Okay? These two are like going to try to con you. Okay, is what I'm getting. All right, and they think that they can be successful at it. Okay, they think that they could successfully confuse and cast some type of illusion over on you. So just be careful, because the person on your mind might try to pull a con on you. Okay, in some type of way. I don't know. This is interesting, but you know, this happens. This does happen. Okay, especially when people are desperate, they get real evil. Okay, so just be careful, Aries. Somebody might be trying to use you and take advantage of you financially. Okay, and they see you. They see that you're successful and possibly out here, and you're having win after win, and it is they're really irritated by this. So they're thinking that they can siphon some of your success away from you. Okay. All right. Well, that was interesting. Okay. All right. Well, let's use some mystical love oracle. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get some more information. Sex, good time. Dating, meeting someone new. Courage. Can you clarify crossroads? Fears. Mask, not showing true self. Third party. Okay. To clarify sex. Solved obstacles. Inspiration. Music. Okay. Clarify dating someone new. Tell me more about dating someone new. Tell me more about dating someone new. Okay. All right. I feel like this person is going to express romantic feelings towards you, and you're going to be at a crossroads. Okay, when this person reaches out to you, you're going to have a decision to make. Okay, do you want what this person is offering you? Because I feel like this person is offering you a good time. Okay, so you're going to have to find the strength within you to possibly overcome this person's advances. Okay, because what this person is hiding from you is they're afraid. So they're in a bad, they're very worried about finances, the person on your mind. Okay, so they're hiding that from you, and they're not going to show their real self. Okay, and there is a third party, and they possibly are going to lie to you and say that there's nobody in their life. Okay, but that's not the case according to the reading. Okay, this person might tell you something like, you inspire me, okay, and there was something that got in the way of us, but now I've been able to overcome the obstacles so that we can be together, something like that. Okay, but this person in fact is non-committal. Okay, be careful. And this is a toxic karmic relationship. Okay, but a lot of you are going to start dating and meeting someone new. Okay, and this is divine intervention, and before you do anything, reflect on it. Okay, is what I'm getting. Now I forgot to use the cards to tell you what's upcoming for you. Okay, so let's find out what's upcoming for you. Okay, I'm kind of thrown off by this reading because it's so, I guess it's not as out there as I realize. Okay, tell me what's upcoming for Aries. We have the Star. We have the Eight of Swords, but reversed. Okay. We had the Magician. We have a King of Cups. So maybe you're going to meet somebody who, if they don't have to be a water sign, but they could, but you're going to meet somebody who's emotionally there for you. Somebody who knows how to give love. And they're somebody who's kind, who's trustworthy, who is nurturing. Okay. Clarify the Star, please. Okay, clarify the Eight of Swords reverse. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Magician. We have a Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're manifesting your match because we got King and Queen. Okay, clarify. And then we have Temperance. So you could meet a Sagittarius. All right. So I feel like with the Star card, you're healing and you're moving forward with your life. Okay? And you're passionately taking back your power with the Knight of Wands. Okay? So you're moving forward with your life. Upcoming is what I'm getting. Okay? And you're mending yourself and you're positive. You're finding the inspiration. Okay? You could be somebody who is high profile with the Star card, okay? But also you're going to be successful moving forward with the Star cards because that's a successful energy, okay? I feel like you're going to free yourself from any type of negative mindset, okay? Because the swords are about the mind. So possibly, you have overcome and you have taken, you are hopeful. So in upcoming, you're going to be really hopeful because you're going to be in a good mindset. okay, after this ending that you've experienced, okay? So I think you're going to realize that this ending was for your greatest good, okay? And it freed you. When you ended a situation, you're going to realize that that ending was a blessing upcoming, okay? And I feel like through self-love, you're manifesting something that is so much, it's going to be so much better for you, okay? So when you love yourself, you will attract that. You will attract somebody that is on your level, okay? So just don't ever sell yourself short. Upcoming, don't sell yourself short, okay? All right? And I feel like you're going to meet somebody who's going to balance out your life upcoming. Somebody who is peaceful, somebody who you can rely on, somebody who has self-control, and this person is going to add to your life, okay? They're going to fulfill you in ways that maybe you haven't been fulfilled from previous relationships, okay? But this person, they might seem like an angel, okay? They have the healing touch. So you're going to meet somebody that has the healing touch upcoming, is what I'm getting. Okay? All right. We'll pull from the tea leaf, and then I'll do the affirmations. Okay. We have mice, discord among friends or family. Okay, so I feel like this is the person on your mind. Okay? With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, that also means that your person's family life is in the gutter. Okay, and they can't trust the people around them. They're a bunch of mice, bunch of rats. Okay, Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. Okay, so be careful. Somebody might not be who you think they are. Okay, and it could be the person on your mind. We have May. So maybe something happened to you in May. Maybe May is a significant month for you. Maybe you were dealing with a Gemini or a Taurus. Okay. We have Fan, romance, celebration, party. So upcoming, you're going to maybe meet somebody at a party. And then we have Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so maybe your friends will be able to help you through a situation. Okay, or maybe you have a friend and it's going to turn into more than friends. We have Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So maybe upcoming, someone's going to try to confuse you. We have Chairfield, someone new is entering your life. Okay. We have Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay, so maybe you need some me time upcoming, okay? And whatever you think is best. We have Fair Woman, dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So maybe some of you are dealing with a blonde lady or someone that has white or gray hair. We have Broom, new home, new attitude. So some of you might be moving soon, or you're in the process right now. We have Vine, seek out information that will help you. Okay, so just be sure that you know you have the 411 on the person on your mind. We have Lion, time to act. Okay. We have Pig, beware of greed. Yeah, I think that's really applies to this reading. We have Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay. And then we have Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. I feel like for some of you, this is the person on your mind. And I feel like they might have an evil scheme to try to take advantage of you. So just be careful about the person on your mind, because they're desperate, and desperate people do evil things. Okay, sometimes. And we have Kite, vacation. We have gavel, involvement with the law. Okay, so this definitely could be the person on your mind. We have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Okay, but someone new is coming, so maybe someone else has got to go. Okay, out with the old, in with the new. And then we have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, so I feel like you're manifesting somebody who is very caring and very loving. Okay. All right, I think we're going to, let's get some affirmations. Let me see. We have shine your light. Okay. So don't let anybody take your light from you, okay? We have face your shadow, okay? So maybe some of you need to do some shadow work, okay? Wake up call. Maybe this was a wake up call for some of you. We have become a clear channel, okay? We have claim your art, all right? And then we have love yourself. Be true to yourself. Ask with sincerity. Address your addictions. Okay, let's get some, let's see. I choose me every damn day. Okay, choose you, and then what you want will find you. Okay, you be magnetic. Okay, I don't chase, I attract. Okay, grounded and fabulous. I can handle anything life throws at me. Okay, so use your power to your advantage. You are fabulous. You got it going on. Okay, my peace is priceless. Keep your drama to yourself. Okay. So I feel like some of you, somebody's going to bring some drama into your life, okay? Just be cautious. I don't settle for crumbs. I deserve the whole damn cake. Okay, you deserve the best. You deserve the whole shebang. So go out there and get it. And then we have, you are worthy of love, especially your own, okay? So know that you are worthy. Okay, tell yourself in your head, I love myself. I love myself. Okay, that's gonna raise your vibration. If you tell yourself in your head, I love myself, it affects you. It helps you. You're gonna feel, I don't know. It gives you a little pep in your step. So try it. Tell yourself in your mind, I love myself. It does something, okay? And you're not going to be negative when you tell yourself, I love myself, okay? I'm a work in progress, and that's perfectly effing fine. Okay, it's okay that you're a work in progress. We all are a work in progress, okay? And then I have, let me see. No more people pleasing. I'm here to be my own damn VIP. Okay, so you don't think that you have to please other people, okay? Their situation or their predicament sometimes is their own doing, all right? And I just don't want anybody to try to take advantage of you, okay? Or use you for their evil schemes. All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.